Hey guys, this is Lisa, the purple haired mom, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back for our Thursday live stream. So Thursdays are always the personal topics. We don't really talk about business on Thursdays, but before we go into anything about the topic at hand, let's do our intro and come right back and get right into it. Okay, guys, welcome back. And thank you for those of you who are watching live. If you are watching on the replay, hello. I am Lisa, the purple-haired mom. So those of you watching live, thank you for joining me. Please remember that the replay on YouTube takes until the next day. So if you're watching this on the replay, it is Friday. I should just say that it uploads on YouTube on Fridays because that's just how this works. So today we're going to dish. Okay, first of all, you may hear scratching at my door because I'm home, I'm in my room, and my dogs are downstairs. And if they get any wind at all that I am talking, even if I'm talking to a computer, they're going to want to know what's going on because they're nosy. So just so you know, it may happen, but that's life. It's never perfect. So today, if you saw the thumbnail, I don't know if you can see the thumbnail on a live video, but today's topic is actually something I've also discussed on a podcast, but it was like a while back, and it's talking about the love that we deserve. Okay, so this is coming from somebody who has had 3 unhealthy relationships. I've only had 3 relationships in my life. Okay. But all 3 of them were very unhealthy. Okay, I had 0 goose egg healthy relationships as far as like romantic relationships. I've got healthy friendships, but I've just learned how to have those too. So it's not easy. But everything as far as like my relationships goes, it very much has something to do with my thoughts and feelings about myself, because this is what I feel. Okay. So how we're treated and how we allow ourselves to be treated all kind of circumvents from how we treat ourselves, how we think and feel about ourselves. Because have you ever heard you had to have heard this feeling, how can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? And it's a very true statement, because there is just no way that you could really give healthy love to somebody if you can't give that love to yourself. And so if you wake up, and this very much correlates with, I did a live video on my Facebook page a couple of days ago, and I also did a podcast about it, that the other day I literally had this moment where I got some really great sleep. I walked into my bathroom to get ready for my day, and I literally looked in the mirror, and I was looking in the mirror like I had never looked in the mirror before, because I usually bypass the mirror because I didn't have good self-esteem. I don't, it's something that I've dealt with for 20 plus years, but it made me realize that I needed to give myself a whole lot more credit, because there's things that I want to accomplish, but I've always tried to accomplish them for other people. You know what I mean? So like, it was always, I was going to lose weight for this person, or I want to do this for this person, or I want to do this for this person because I want this person to like me. And you can't do that. You can't. It has to be for you, or it's not going to work. And that's the same thing with relationships. If you cannot give yourself credit, if you cannot give yourself the love and attention that you deserve, how do you expect somebody else to? Because the way you feel about yourself radiates outward. Okay, so it radiates this way. Okay, so I am very, very big on manifestation techniques. I have learned this through years and years of hearing about it, and it's kind of like, okay, well, I've been researching about it. And you always hear them talk about, well, if you want to have a lot of money, you have to think about it, manifest the money that you want. You got to manifest the life that you want. But you also have to take into consideration, it works the opposite way too. If you are manifesting, if you are thinking nothing but negative and bad things, it's going to manifest. So if you are thinking, nobody of any worth will ever want me, nobody will ever want to be with me because of this, this, and this, you're going to manifest that. It's going to go out into the universe, and then those are the people that you're going to attract. Misery loves company. Remember that. Misery loves company. So you're going to attract miserable people because they're looking for other people to be miserable with. So remember that when you are, giving yourself a hard time. Okay, so think about this. Okay, I have technically been allowed to date since I was of the age of 15. Okay, it's a typical age. But I did not have my first boyfriend until I was 21 years old. Okay, and there's the reason why. That's 6 years of no dates, no nothing. Like there was no casual dating. I am not a casual dater because partially it's because I have no clue how to. And it's a very weird thing for me because I didn't have that whole thing through my dating years of like 15 through 20 something, which is when you're supposed to have that, but I didn't really have that. So, I was watching my friends on dates and watching my friends go do this, and it was brought to my attention, like I said, in my live video I spoke of on Facebook, it was brought to my attention that the reason that I wasn't doing what all these people were doing was because the beauty standard, I didn't meet it. So that initially got my self-esteem rocked into the gutter. So what happens? You start thinking really badly about yourself. You start looking in the mirror and you start seeing all the bad things. You don't see any of the good things. Like I tell people all the time, I wish I could see what you see when you look at me. I know what I see, but I want to know what they see when they look at me. I know what I'm looking at, and I have never liked it. So I don't know what they're seeing. So when you start to we are our worst critics. And when you start to give yourself that really hard criticism that, okay, well, it's obviously because I'm this and this and this and this, you're manifesting that to happen. And that's exactly what I was doing. So, I would get crushes on guys and my body shape was not what they wanted. So, I was left out. I was not, I wasn't with them. I was the duff and I was the funny fat friend, and my self-confidence went down. So I was the one that was, I started the self-loathing, and the self-loathing became like almost like a beacon, if that makes sense. So I put a beacon out there. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I feel ugly. I feel fat. That's, people listen to what you say. People pay attention to your body language. So especially those who are wanting to capitalize on all of that. So if you are out there and you are putting out those vibes of self-loathing, then you are going to attract the people that want to capitalize and basically take advantage of that, which is exactly what I was doing. 2 of my relationships were like, one was more toxic than the other. But all of them were very much, we fell into, like, it was almost like a routine that turned into a relationship. So it wasn't healthy. There was no healthiness at all in any of these relationships. None of them were typical. You know what I mean? So, but I invited that and I allowed everything to happen because that's what I thought of myself. So this epiphany that I had when I feel like I woke up from like a 20+ year fog, if that makes any sense. It literally does feel like a fog was lifted off of my eyes because I looked at myself and I finally saw the potential of what I could be. And y'all, she's a bad bitch, man. She is, I don't think the world is ready because I'm ready to bring her out. And, it's caused me to, where before it was, oh, I know what I have to do to lose weight because I know I need to lose weight. That has been my New Year's resolution for the last probably 20 years has been to lose weight. I've only been able to get so far as to do yo-yo. So I've been like up, down, up, down, up, down. But every time I was up, I was always up more. And it was always because somebody hit that sore spot of my self-esteem, and I would bring myself down. Okay, you can't lose weight. There's no way you're going to lose weight. This is not going to work for you. And I would talk myself down. So when I had technically in this equation of a better me, you had the equipment to lose the weight, you had the want to lose the weight, you had the need because there's a health need to lose the weight, you had the why you wanted to lose weight. The problem was there was a whole different thing that was missing, and that was the mentality of me. So if my mental is not in this, if my mental is not, yes, we are going to do this and we're going to do this for us because we are going to look in the mirror and we're going to be proud of what we see, then it's not going to work, because I wasn't looking in the mirror and thinking, this is what I'm going to do for me. This is what I'm going to do. I was not looking in the mirror at all, number one. And the other thing is that I was doing this for other people so that other people would like me. I was doing this so that this guy would want to go on a date with me, so that these people would want me to hang out with them, so that that's what I was doing. And that's not going to work, because if you're not doing it for yourself, number one, it's not going to work. So we're attracting, like I said, misery loves company. And if you don't believe that you deserve the most amazing partner in life that is going to respect you and love you and treat you as the queen or king you're supposed to be, it's because you don't believe you are that king or queen. It's all about manifesting those beliefs. So if you need to take a hard look at yourself, and a lot of people are like, no, I think I need to be loved this way. I know I need to be loved in this way. I know that I deserve this. Okay, knowing you deserve it and believing that you deserve it are two completely different things. So you can know all you want. I know I deserve better than what I've had. I know this for a fact. I know I deserve better, but I couldn't bring myself to believe that I deserved better, because obviously I must have done something to get what I was getting. So obviously this is all I deserved. And that's not how this works. That's not how life works. You're not being punished, okay? And there's so many people that are like, well, this is obviously my punishment for what I did whenever. That's not how this works. It is hot in this room, y'all. Telling you. I just had to turn the heat off. But off track. Hi, how you doing? Brain train off track. But you need to really be able to look in the mirror and have something positive. And it starts small. I don't know if you guys, okay, I might be dating myself, but I don't know if you guys remember there was a Saturday Night Live character, and I want to say his name was Stuart Smalley. And he used to sit there and he would start his little PBS or his cable access show, sitting in a chair, looking in a mirror, stating, I am good enough, I am smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. As cheesy as that sounds, if you have to start off doing something like that, then do something like that. But you have to get out of the mindset that you don't deserve the best of the best, because that is what you're going to attract when you believe that. People are more attracted. Okay, so let me just give you an example. If you are a single person walking down the street and you see somebody, even if they're really attractive, walking with their head down, not looking at anybody, slumped over, just looking like they absolutely are trying to be invisible. Is that something, are you going to turn around and go, ooh, okay? No, you're probably going to go, oh my God, what's wrong with them? Are they okay? You might have that reaction. But if you see somebody walking with their head held high, shoulders back, not cocky, because there's a big difference between confidence and cocky, but if you watch them and they're holding their head up and they're walking down the street like they are comfortable in their own skin, that is something that you turn around and pay attention to. So you have to remember that if you're walking around with your tail between your legs, then those people that want to take advantage are seeing that and seeing a target. And that's what I was for a long time, was a target. I was the one that was getting people that wanted to mooch off of me, They wanted nothing but something physical because, oh no, they couldn't be seen in public with me. But they would tell me all the pretty words behind closed doors. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. And that's not what you deserve. That's not what I deserved. And it took a long, it's taken 20 plus years for me to realize that I do not have to take that. I may not be, I may not turn around the corner and find my perfect match with this mentality right away, but I'm also working on myself. I'm a work in progress. I know now where my mind needs to be to get things rolling because once again, if you can't love yourself, how do you expect to love somebody else properly? So now my job is to love myself, and it's a big deal being able to get up and look in the mirror and not completely hate what's staring back at you. That is a huge deal. And if you haven't dealt with any type of self-esteem issues, I doubt that there is one person that can say they've never had a self-esteem issue. If you claim that you've never had not even one self-esteem issue, you are either not from this planet or you are lying through your teeth. Everybody has had something that they wish they could change, whether it was something in their personality or something physical. There's always something that somebody wants to change. So change it. If you're not happy, I mean, let's face it, if you're not happy with a room color, obviously unless you're renting, if you're in your house and you don't like the way your living room looks, what do? You change it. You change it. If I don't like the way that I look, if I don't like the way that my body looks, I'm going to change it. But I have to change it for me. It's just like your living room. Are you just going to change it because some random person walks in and goes, I don't like your living room. I don't like this color. Okay, you don't have to live here. That's like some random person at all of the random people that have come up to me and stated that I need to lose weight. I'd be so much prettier if I just lost weight. Why don't you just lose the weight? It's not that hard. Why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do this? All those people, they don't have to live in my body. But why was I trying to do things to make them happy? I don't know who they are. They don't know me. They have absolutely nothing to do with my life. They don't pay my bills. They don't live in my house. They don't have my weight is like they have the weight problem because my weight is somehow became their problem. That is not how this works. I was trying to do it for everybody else who didn't really give a shit about me anyway. So I know I love myself. I want to be a better person for me, for my kids. I want to be around. I don't want to have health problems. And I want to look in the mirror and go, damn girl, all right, let's go. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to be. So that's what I'm working towards. So now I've taken that first step. I've looked in the mirror and I've been able to finally see the potential that is there. And there is a lot of potential, a lot. So I'm going to work on that potential and I'm going to work my way into being happy in my own skin. It's not that I'm not comfortable. I like who I am. I've come to that, like, as far as who I am, I do like that. I just need to basically take that amazing package on the inside and have the outside match the inside. That's all I need to do. But now that I realize that I need to do that for me, it makes it that much more possible because I'm going to work much harder for myself. I'm going to work hard for me. I know me. I'm stuck with me. Like, you know what I mean? I live here. So I want to make it better for me. So that is definitely a lesson that, like I said, 20 plus years in the making. And I know there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way. If you have ever several times gone, I am going to lose weight. And then you like, okay, so I know what I need to do. You start to do it. And then you're like, I don't know, but I can't do this. And you can't figure out why you can't do it. You know you want to, but you can't, for whatever reason, you can't make that 100% commitment to do what you need to do. And you have everything in front of you. You have workout routines. You have somebody helping you with food. You have all of the necessary ingredients to make an amazing change, but you just can't get over that hump. Then you need to look in the mirror. And if you can't, then you've already found the problem. So look at yourself in the mirror, have a conversation with yourself. All of this came about after I did an amazing thing of meditation. I have now been doing meditation for 3 days, and it's been the most amazing 3 days. Like, I'll tell you what, I will give you a speech about meditation all day long. I feel so much more refreshed when I do the meditation because it just kind of clears your mind. It makes you feel like you're starting really in a new day. It's kind of taking whatever you may have gone to bed with, even if you went to bed and you had great sleep, you're still carrying things from the day before. It's kind of taking that and wiping it out of there and starting truly fresh the next day. And that's how I feel. So I am a major, I applaud meditation. So try to do some meditation and, take that first step. I did. And like I said, I can't wait for y'all to see what kind of craziness comes from this, because you guys are going to be on this journey with me. So hold me accountable. And if you need somebody to hold you accountable, you know how to reach me. My links are in the description below. Get in touch with me. If you need somebody to hold you accountable, I'll hold you accountable. You hold me accountable, I'll hold you accountable. It's a team. It's like a team thing here. I will help you out. You kick my ass, I'll kick yours. How does that sound? Because it's the only way to start is to literally just go forward. So that's all I have for today, for today's live stream for Thursday. I will see you guys on Sunday for Small Business Tips Sunday. I have not decided what that's going to be yet, but I will see you guys back on the live stream. The live stream on Sundays are usually to YouTube, Twitter, and to my Facebook page, Purple Haired Mom, because that is my business page. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this live stream. Like I said, if you're watching the replay, it's Friday, so have a great weekend. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate everything that you guys do for me, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me whenever you do. Thanks, guys.